Now I've noticed something kind of interesting here about this circuit. How can I show this? Okay, if you look through here, you'll see that this is, not sure how well that's showing up, but it's a 12 volt, 7 watt, 60 hertz light. What does it say? 400 lumens. Okay, so it's supposed to be 12 volts AC, obviously. I really can't see exactly how well this is showing up on the camera, but it says 640 milliamps is what should be drawn. So 400 lumens, 3000 K. Not really quite sure what that means. But anyhow, okay, so this is what we have. We have this light, and I just crimped a couple stake-ons just to hold it on there. Now I think something fell, yeah. Okay, no big deal. That's just the other end of the light. So obviously when I turn the circuit on and I just charge the capacitors, okay, it's what, 3418. If you look at the AM gauge, it's on the 300 milliamp scale. I turn it on and it's hardly anything. It's what, 42 milliamps or something, and it's charging quite well, and that's even with the variable resistor up at so I'm going to turn that off. That's even with the variable resistor up to 50K. Now this is something that is kind of strange, I thought, to me, because there's a little transformer in there, but if I hook it here, you can see the voltage going down on the capacitor bank and lights on. Well, this is supposed to be an AC light, even though there is LEDs which are DC, but it's kind of strange how it's lighting up, and of course the voltage is going down. Now I can turn it on, and with 40 milliamps, it's still, now I got this light on, I got another light on. You can't really tell how bright that is, but it's not super bright. It's bright, but it's not super bright. Now it's overcoming the load and still charging those capacitors on the capacitor bank here at the same rate as it was without the load. So now I turn off the system, and you'll see that the capacitor bank is discharging and the light is on. So it's staying on. Like I say, I can't really, no, the bloody thing, same old story. Yeah, the intensity of the lights are nowhere near as bright as it could be. When it's when it's hooked up to this part of it, the back EMF part of it, and I turn it on, still not. That's kind of strange. Why is that? Well, before it was drawing 200 and some milliamps, and it was quite a bit brighter. I'm not really quite sure why. So of course it's still, I don't know. Did I blow the, I might have blown the diode here, which very well could have happened. Things happen. But yeah, it's, yeah, anyhow, it's a strange phenomenon. How, yeah, that's really strange. Why it's not, that should be taken right off with the back EMF. Really not sure why that's not doing that. Yeah, that's kind of strange why it's not doing that right now. But anyhow, yeah, the light is charged, or is working. And let's just take it off there again for a second. Check the voltage here. Well, it definitely goes up a lot faster. No, it, I don't know. Alright, yeah, it charges a lot faster with it off than when it's on. See, it slows it right down. Actually, it's going in reverse right now. It's discharging the capacitor bank, but if I lower the resistance, I should be able to. Oh, there it goes, yeah. See it take off there now? So that's just lowering the resistance. So. And of course the light will get brighter that way. Okay, so I turned the resistance up again, up to 50 kilo ohms. Okay, yeah, it's kind of strange what's going on. I must have blew the transistor again, or the diode again. Although it doesn't make sense if I blew the diode, why would it still be charging? So I turn the circuit off, and it's, well, just discharging some through the circuit. Obviously it'll discharge a lot more if I hook the light back up to it, no it's not. Boy, these things are acting really weird. Oh, there it goes. So yeah, it's not going through the diode. Only goes through the diode there. Maybe if I take this off and try it. Yeah, okay. Well, to be honest with you, that's pretty darn bright. Like, really bright. And it's only drawn for 45 milliamps. Because it's on the, I don't know if you can see it here. If I get out of the light, maybe you can see it. Yeah, 300 scale. It's a 303 amp scale. So it's only on a 300 milliamp scale. And it's only drawing 40 milliamps. And it's a pretty good light, really. Now, I think I have a couple more of these, but yeah, if a person had this circuit and not even using, let's see, okay, if I just connect it here, that is totally disconnecting the capacitor bank. There's one end of it, and the other end of it's right there. The only thing that's hooked up to the system right now is this wire here, the yellow alligator clip going to the light, and the red alligator clip coming off of this. So yeah, it's you know, that's definitely a pretty good light. And like I say, even if you had this system just to run a couple lights like this, right? If the power goes out, like I say, that's all it is. It's just there's the system. Those two yellow alligator clips are just going to the resistor. So yeah, if you had this just running a couple lights just for just when the power goes out, well, that'd be perfect. Because let's see here, we'll take the voltmeter off of these, because obviously there's no charging going on with that. Put this over here on the battery, and you'll see the battery's at 12.57, I guess. Okay, we'll turn it off. And you know, it'll recover a little bit from there. I think it was 12.72 2 when I started this. But, yeah, it's... Oh, I'm going way too long. Cheers.